What's up, Smith Game friends? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are going to review a DC superhero movie that we already done on the channel, but this time I want to make it a little bit better, and that is ready, Superman. That's right, guys. This one here, the 1978 movie. And before we do, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Smash that button, videos on. If you guys want to see more videos. Now, with my friends, let's review Superman that came out back in 1978. So let's do it. So Superman. So first of all, if you guys didn't know, Superman is a superhero film that is based on the a DC superhero, Superman, and this film is a origin story of Superman, if you guys didn't know. So basically, yeah. And also guys, you guys didn't know, years ago I remember watching this movie, not in the 70s, I wasn't born then. I watched this on the DVD, and no, I watched the Central film on DVD, and I watched this one on TV. My dad put it on, and he said, "Oh, Jamie, Superman," and we watched it, and because this is a Superman film that he grew up with as a kid, and he introduced me to this film. You guys know my dad introduced me to DC and also Marvel as well, and that's really cool. And I really love this movie, and this was my first Superman film I ever watched, basically, yeah. And so you guys know, I grew up watching the Brandon Routh Superman. I grew up with Man of Steel Superman. I have watched the Superman, the David Torchwood Superman. You guys didn't know that, basically, yeah. And speaking on Superman movies, you guys haven't seen my previous Superman films. I will be reviewing Superman 2. I done Superman 3 and 4. I done Superman Returns. I did Man of Steel. You guys haven't seen them, I'll post a link down in the description box below. You guys check out my playlist to my DC films. Go check it out, guys. Really cool. Basically, yeah. So now, guys, and also, guys, in my opinion, I absolutely love this movie. And the reason why this movie is because, one, this is a film that it will get people excited to see a man flying on screen. And it's really cool way they did it. It's really magical and really like creative as well. And you guys know Richard Donner actually directed this movie. And you guys know Richard Donner actually passed away. It was last year, a few years ago, and he was amazing director. And also the score by John Williams. You know, dun 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 dun. Basically, John Williams, who did Jurassic Park. I did Jurassic Park on the channel, link below, and he did Jaws and like that. Really cool, basically, yeah. So now, guys, let's get into the story of Superman. If you guys haven't seen this movie, go check it out. You might find it on Amazon. You might find it on HBO Max. HBO Max. You might find it on DVD, Blu-ray. You guys know I got the full a full box set of all the Superman films. Got all the things as well. All the original 1940 cartoons. I actually watched them as well. I'll definitely do them on the channel as well. You guys like to see that? Let me know, yeah. So basically, yeah. So now, guys, let's get into the story. So I have watched Superman loads of times. I watched this one. I watched it this morning, and refreshed my memory. So now let's get into the story. So I wrote my synopsis. Let's into it. So it says after the destruction of planet Krypton, Clark Kent, a mysterious and clumsy reporter who grew up at Smallville and raised by his adopted parents Martha and Jonathan Kent, since first landed on Earth Therefore, Clark witnessed his human dad's death and set off to North Pole to retrieve answers on his origins. So he became a superhero and moved into Metropolis and started a job at Daily Planet and meet Lois Lane, a danger-prone Daily Planet reporter who was saved by a friend during the helicopter crash. But Superman, as they call him in the movie, other than Clark Kent, who decided to reveal himself to the world. However, Lex Luthor, an evil criminal mastermind who planned to steal the US missiles to activate the San Andreas Vault and create a new land. Therefore, Superman must find a way to stop Lex Luthor from his master plan and destroy California. Can Superman stop Lex Luthor from succeeding his plan before San Andreas Vault occurs? Right? So, if you guys didn't know, this movie, it, like I said, it's an origin story, and so basically, in the beginning, we see, Krypton, and you guys know this Krypton is different than the one Man of Steel. This one is one with those crystals and like that, and so basically, we see Jor-El, who actually does the trial of the three criminals. You got Nan, you got Ursa, and also you got General Zod, basically, and they're amazing. So they actually get sent to the Phantom Zone. Then after that, Jor-El trying to warn the others about the world is going to end, and they didn't listen to him. So basically, he actually sent Kal-El, who is Clark Kent's real name, from Krypton. He sent him to Earth when he'd be saved. So technically, Krypton is no more. He got destroyed by the cloud thing, and so then Clark Kent, Kal-El landed in the 1950s Smallville, and he landed, and this is where Jonathan Kent, Martha Kent, decided to adopt him. And then we see him as a few years. We see him as a teenager who actually discovers his powers. Basically, he discovered he could run fast, he had super strength, and everything like that. So basically, it's really cool to see him run past the train. He faster the bullet train, basically. And that's really cool. I like that metaphor, basically. So then after that, we see him at home. That basically from school, from Smallville High to home, basically. And this is where he said to his dad, "Oh, I got his powers, and I can't do anything. I can't do normal stuff like playing football or anything." But you got to know, Jonathan Kent, Martha Kent, were really like, I'm gonna say this, afraid on what people might react if they do discover that he got powers, basically. So anyway, his dad actually eventually dies due to heart attack. This is what he did in this film, also in Smallville as well. I did Smallville on the channel, link below. Basically, yes, they want to. What's up? Basically, yeah. So anyway, we do see the funeral, and then Clark Kent actually feel bad, and he said, "All his powers, I didn't a chance to save him," and technically, Superman can't save everybody. Basically, guys. So anyway, he goes find. He found this crystal, the green crystal, and he set off to North Pole, like I said in my synopsis, and this is where he creates a force of solitude, and he discovers who he is and what his heritage is, and everything that. So he spent like 12 years within this solitude, and then he goes to Metropolis to become a reporter. This is where he meets Jimmy Olsen, he meets Lois Lane, Perry White, he meets everybody, and this is where he actually want to tell Lois, oh, I want to meet you with me to have a nice date together or some stuff. She's like, oh, not tonight, can't. I got appointment with the president on the Air Force One. But before that, there was a thief tried to shoot him. He like, give him the bad lady, and there is George like Superman's like, he like, come on, fella, you trying to do this? You got plenty of things to do. He like, oh, you're right, I do. I better to kill you. So basically, he grabbed a bullet, and he said to Lois like, oh, I fainted like that, I fainted, and he's like, they opened a hand with a bullet, and he's like, a little smile. So then a few things later, the helicopter crash occurs, and this is where Clark Kent actually turns into Superman, and to this friend, basically, as he called himself. And this is where he saves Lois Lane, then he goes stop the robbers, then he goes stop this burglar from getting into the building, and then he said the cat, the hell, and the Air Force One airplane, and everyone around Metropolis was shot. Like, what's he doing here? Why is he here? We need answers. So they decided to give him an interview. So Lois Lane's like, I'll give him an interview. So she got a note from him and said, oh, 8 o'clock at her place. So he came, did the interview for her. She asked him how tall he is, does like paint, kind of stuff. Oh, what underwear I'm wearing? And he's like, basically, he's like, oh, I can't see through lead. So he went pink, and she went, like that. He's like, oh, he's like, wait, did that embarrass you? So all the stuff. She asked him what his origins was, and then she asked him why he came here. And he said, I want to fight for justice, all American way. That's what he wants to do. And so this is where they have a romantic moment where they fly. You want to test how fast he flies, and this is really cool and really nice. See him flying, try to teach her, basically trying to put her arm out and stuff. And she said to him, oh, do you read my mind and stuff? And he's like, what? Basically, he tried to teach him. He tried to teach her things, and she actually falls in love with him. Really nice. So anyway, but before that, we first see Otis and the assistant, and it's where we meet Lex Luthor, who got about the superpower being, and he got a plan of himself, right? He got a plan on his own. He's like, baby, I'm the greatest mastermind of all time, basically. So basically, he decided to steal the missiles to use them, steal them and sabotage them to hit California, basically, yeah. So Superman, after that, he found out by Superman's witnesses of kryptonite, and he's like, let's get Superman to come here so I can confront him. So Superman can hear of the dog whistle thing message. He came there. Superman's like this to Lex Luthor. Guys, Lex Luthor is not messing around. He's no joke. He's not there. He like, hi Superman, and then yeah, Otis is getting cape, and he's like, Mr. Luthor, I don't think you want me to get his cape. He's like, what are you up to now, Lex Luthor? What are you up to now? Are you doing something bad? He's like, oh no! He's like, oh no, Superman. I just want to be friends. I just want to show you what I've been planning, what my greatest master plan is. So Superman's like, that's nice, but I'm here to stop you. So basically, he tricked him. He gave him like the kryptonite necklace, and he tricked him. And then he started the missiles. So Mr. Matter, Mr. Matter, basically, and she actually decided to help him. She with Nicholas necklace. She's like, "Oh, please save my mom! Please save my mom!" And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll save your mom." Like, very nice for him to say that. So he flies off, and so this is where he get rid of all the missiles. He get one missile, the other missile, the other missile, and Luke's like, "This test matter!" Basically, because he knows, and he's really, really raged. So basically, he did that. Lois Lane, well, a few hits at the Hoover Dam, and with that, the flood, everything. But Superman couldn't actually fail to do that. But he failed on saving Lois Lane, who was the trapped within the crate, basically the crate gaps. And so anyway, the San Andreas fault. San Andreas fault is a massive earthquake in Los Angeles and San Francisco and for that of the California tectonic plate, and it usually does that. It does that, right? It does this. It breaks, basically. It breaks and it's a shaft. It's like a zigzag, basically, on top of it, right? It's not a good thing. So basically, he did that. Superman's like, I failed. He he goes off and he sees his dad, and he's like, do you know what? I'm gonna fix this. So there's one thing he shouldn't do, that it interferes human history. So that's what his dad said to him. He said you shouldn't interfere with human history. There's like rules he should follow, rules that he should not do, and he should do like right for wrong, basically. And he actually broke that rule. He actually goes back, make everything back to it was, a bit of way forward, and then goes and see Lois Lane, make sure she's alright. She's like, oh, my car's broken down. Where were you? I'm stuck here, and you weren't there. Where were you, Superman? And all that stuff. And he's like, okay, calm down. So, and then Jimmy Olsen said, oh, thank you, Superman, thank you. And Superman's like, okay, buddy, I'm going. So he goes, and Lois Lane got something of mind. She went, no, Jimmy Olsen says, oh, funny that Clark Kent not here. And she's like, oh, funny to say that. It's weird that Clark Kent not here to see all this. So she's like, till next movie, right? So anyway, that Superman do that there, and this is where we see the last thing where he flies out the Earth, and you see that you and smile at the audience, basically. Yeah. So guys, that story of Superman. I like this story where you actually see there's a lot of elements that is brought over to the 2025 film. If you guys have seen that, I'll definitely do it on the channel. Let me know in the comments below. Basically, yeah. So I like that it's the origins, and then you got like you're up against Lex Luthor, and you have to know Lex Luthor is his arch nemesis, and you got the Brain and you got the Brawn. So Brawn beats Brain, basically, or Brain beats Brawn, basically, and that's really cool, and I like that. I love Otis. Otis like he went Otisburg. He like Otisburg. Yeah, remember that? Autumn Night. So basically, like, what I mean, Otisburg, basically like that. Allow me to Mr. Macho, basically. So yeah, so guys, down story of Superman. So guys, before I go, I rate this movie out of 10. The favorite scenes is the opening, Krypton, plot, discovered powers, the force of solitude, helicopter crash, Superman saving, Superman vs. Lex Luthor, Earth turning, Superman and Lois Lane, and ending. This film is the first Superman film in the Superman franchise. Basically, guys, down my review of Superman 1988 movie. Overall, the film was absolutely cool. Guys, I've seen this movie, go check it out. Brutal film, basically, yeah. So, guys, on Thursday is my review of Earth Mightiest Heroes Avengers. Don't miss it, be awesome, basically, yeah. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, awesome. Like, subscribe, and the channel on. And bye.